guys, so if you guys haven't watched my 40-minute video going over the entire update patch note, then I do suggest you guys watch that video as well, because that's going to be the overview of the entire update that is going to be taking place today for the 4th anniversary update. But in this video, I wanted to quickly break down all of the insane free-to-play changes that are going to impact every single player, because this is going to be benefiting just anyone who is going to be playing this game. So let's go over it. This is not going to include any of the stuff that is going to be like newly added that we already know about, like episode 7, Shadow Milk Cookie, Candy Apple, and things like that. It is going to be mainly focusing on the free-to-play changes that are going to benefit all the players. Alright, so first of all is going to be this one right over here, Monster Menace and Marathon event. So we do know already what the Monster Menace is. The good thing is that they did decide it so that you don't need to actually go and clear episode 7 only, just like how they did with the golden cheese one. This one is going to be throughout the entire beasties, so it could be coming out, as you guys can see on the screen, like from 1-1, or it could be from 6-3, it could be from 7-12. So even if you guys did not complete those particular stages, like in episode 7, you can still go and clear this, which is going to be beneficial for every player. Additional to that, they did upgrade the rewards this time around, where they do have a monster marathon, where if you guys clear a certain number of the Monster Menace battle, then you guys are able to get an extra reward, as you guys can see, like a 10 cookie cutters. So this is also really good. We don't know how long this is gonna last. Most likely going to last until this update and then the next as well. So we'll see how this one goes. I have a feeling they're just going to keep this going until like maybe Awakened Pure Vanilla comes out. Alright, so we do have that. That is a big change. Another one is going to be part of the boss rush. Not really the boss rush itself. It is definitely better than other events that we had, because they do have certain limitations. But the biggest thing is going to be coming from the idol feature that they have added, which is going to be the battle supply chest. Alright, so this is something that new that they have added, kind of similar to how the Soda Island works and stuff like that, but this is going to be exactly the same for every player. So the good thing is that, as you guys can see, I think this box has been going for about 3 days, and you're able to get a total of around like 16,000 coins. If that is the case, then you can buy a ton of stuff from here. So I'm not sure like how accurate this image is going to be, but if it's something like this, then it's gonna be super good. You have the spear that's gonna definitely help out in actually suppressing and making the stages a little bit easier and things like that. And then you have the coins. Coins is the biggest thing here, so I'm actually really excited to see how this is going to turn out, because this is going to actually help a lot of the free-to-play players in just not feeling burdened as much as they used to, compared to a lot of this content just being, at least the difficult stages, being focused heavily towards the whales and the players who have been playing for a long time, so the veteran players and things like that. So I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out. Again, it says the reward accumulate with time to allow players to join this game mode later to receive the same number of items. Alright, so that's really nice to see. And then of course we have the shop that we have talked about. And moving on is going to be more of the stuff. Let me just keep rolling down. This is going to be the new big thing. So Cookie for Hire. Of course, we don't actually know exactly how the hiring system works, like what kind of resources are required. Is there no resource required? But it does seem like in the world exploration, so Crispy and Beasties, as well as this new boss rush, we're able to hire cookies, so that in case, like in the beginning, right, free-to-play players are not going to be able to use Shadow Milk Cookie. However, the whales are going to have Shadow Milk Cookie. So if you guys would like to borrow Shadow Milk Cookie for something like the boss rush, or to clear like certain stages, like maybe even 7-30, then you guys are able to borrow this cookie. Of course, there is a limitation of how many times you're able to borrow that particular cookie. Like this one, you have 5 tries, and of course you have 10 attempts per day. But still, that is a huge game changer for a lot of the free-to-play players, because for certain stages, just it's really just hard, right? But having an overpowered cookie that you're able to borrow for a limited amount of time at least makes that grinding a little bit easier, allows you to clear those more difficult stages that you just were not able to clear before, because your cookies were just not strong enough. So this is really nice to see. This is a really good feature that they have decided to add. Of course, again, we'll have to test out the whole system, see how it works out and things like that, but I'm really excited for that. Another very big change that they have added that is going to benefit a lot of the free-to-play players, or all the free-to-play players, is going to be the skill level blessing inside of the Hall of Ancient Heroes. So like I explained in the update patch note video, if you guys have 5 of the same type of cookies at level certain, like level 90, all of them at level 90, then that disciple cookie that you put into the slots are going to have level 90 skill now, additional to the cookie level being increased to level 90 as well. So this is actually really huge, because previously inside of the Hall of Ancient Heroes, only level, and you actually had to use skill powders to upgrade their skill. But now that they have added the system, pretty much allows you to try out any cookie that you have, right, that you get to max level without even using skill powders and HP star jellies. And then of course, with limited amount of slots, you're going to want to go and take those out later down the line and actually use EXP star jellies and skill powders if you guys are able to have that ready. But this is a huge thing. And then of course we do have the thing where the statue level is also increasing as well. Not a huge big thing for the free-to-play players, but for the long run at least, having a increased level is going to allow you to have increased stats for your effects as well as your cookies as well. So this is really nice to see that they have added and changing and increasing these things. And of course the slots also is decreasing the time from 48 hours to 24 hours, so that's also really good. And then they're also adding the new 4th anniversary biscuit, which is going to be a 100% chance to attune, which means that you're not going to fail at the tuning, and also higher base stat. All right, so it's not the maximum stat but base stat, kind of like the resonant topping, but this is going to be farmable inside of the 4th anniversary update. So that's really good to see here, guys. And then another thing that is going to definitely help out, just one thing that I'm not too sure about is how to actually obtain it, but it's going to be the new skill powder concentrate. This is also really good, so that you are able to save on the actual skill powders to level up your cookie skill. All right, so that's going to be another really big thing right there, guys. And we also do have a bunch of new stuff. Another big thing for free-to-play players and the players who are returning is the ability to jump through the story. So you have the ability to play Mystic Flower story, Burning Spice story, as well as Shadow Milk story, whenever you want, rather than having to go and clear in chronological order. So that's really good. Another thing is that they have added so that the legendary biscuit can be obtainable through normal difficulty inside of the beasties as well. I believe this is for the 4th anniversary update. Don't know how long it's going to last, but that is going to be the case. And then I think the biggest thing out of all of this here is going to be this right over here, guys. There's level expansion, there's the probability adjustment and stuff like that, but the biggest thing for all the free-to-play player now is going to come from here. All right, and it's going to be on the very bottom, and that is going to be right over here, guys. Let's skip that. And the Might of the Ancient Part 3. So I had a comment earlier inside of the patch note video asking, HyRoll, do I choose Dark Cacao or Pure Vanilla? Because Pure Vanilla's Awaken is going to take a little bit. Dark Cacao is really good once it's awakened. But of course you have to decide on which one to choose, and then of course even if you choose Dark Cacao, you need to get the soul prisms in order to actually awaken him as well. But now you have the ability to choose Holberry, Pure Vanilla, and Dark Cacao from Part 1, Golden Cheese and White Lily from Part 2, and out of the Part 3, you're able to choose out of all 5. The best thing that I want to let you guys know is probably, you know, you want to save this as of right now until Awaken Pure Vanilla comes out, especially if you guys already cleared Part 1 and 2. But this just allows all the free-to-play players to have 3 free Ancients is what it is. So anyone who's starting off the game now has the ability to get 3 free Ancients, 1 free legendary out of the 4 old ones that we have had, and just a bunch of other, like, you know, cookie cutters and crystals and stuff like that right now. So this is an absolute insane game changer for everybody, especially for you to, you know, go and get an ancient that you might want to use for the Awaken form, because we have 2 Awaken right now, and then, you know, Pure Vanilla Awaken, it's guaranteed to come out. So this is a huge thing here, guys, and there's so many other nice changes, nice additions, and new events that are taking place for the 4th anniversary update. So make sure to go check out my 4th anniversary update patch note video that took me literally like an hour or so to record, another additional like hour or so to edit and chop up and try to condense the whole information and still come down to 40 minutes. But I highly recommend you watch it. If you guys want to shorten the time, then just play it in 2 times speed. But it is great information. There's a lot of new things taking place. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys are most excited for out of the update, or just the free-to-play changes that are taking place. But I'm excited. I will be live streaming for the 4th anniversary update, just like always, guys. So make sure to watch out for my live stream as well. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video.